So today I'm doing a meal prep video for you. I always get questions on what I eat in a day. Some people ask me what did I eat for the whole 12 weeks, but it's really hard to say because I don't eat the same thing all the time. But I just thought I'd film what I eat today. I'm gonna meal prep my lunch and my dinner, and I'm gonna go eat my breakfast now. What are you making? You have an oat?
Yeah.
So today I thought I would film my little meal prep for the day. I'll show you what I have for breakfast, lunch, dinner and snacks. I'm actually not too sure what I'm gonna have yet. I haven't planned it out. I'm just gonna look in the cupboard, see what I've got and then prep it for the day. I'll also add all of the macros here. So if you're counting macros and you wanna eat any of this food, then it's already worked out for you. And I'll do all the measurements and everything. Let's get into the meal prep. Okay, so for my breakfast, I always have oats, soy milk or almond milk, peanut butter and either blueberries or strawberries on top. So I'm gonna make that now because I'm actually really hungry and I want to eat first. Actually, I should probably turn the oven on and put the veggies in. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'm gonna start cooking my vegetables because they take a long time. I've started making raw treats and I absolutely love them. I'm obsessed. So I went into Aldi to get all of the stuff. So I was getting like dates, nuts and everything because it's super cheap. And I found that they do the most convenient healthy stuff. So I found these. They're called winter roasting vegetables. So it's like carrots, parsnip, red onions, baby potatoes and black pepper, salt. I love them because they're pre-cooked and I'm the laziest cook ever. So I hate having to chop up vegetables and stuff. So these are great just to chuck in the oven. Okay, so it says to put them in for about 45 minutes. I normally put them in for longer because they are frozen, so they do take that bit longer. I'll check them halfway through and then I'll just leave them for a bit longer if they need it, which they probably will. In the meantime, while they're in the oven, I'm gonna prep my breakfast and then eat it because I'm so hungry. If you have oats, buying something like this is really good. Tim actually bought this from Woolworths, I think. I'm sure you can get them in any supermarket. This one actually comes with a measuring cup, which is so good. I just grab one scoop, put it in a bowl. Oh shit. I make such a mess. I find that the kitchen scales are more accurate if you're using MyFitnessPal. You literally just weigh it out on the scales. It should give you both options. Do it by the cup or by the grams and stuff. I might just add my breakfast just to show you how I use MyFitnessPal. No, I do not want to pay $80 to join. For some reason it's just changed my macro goals. It's changed me to 1,200 calories a day. That's not happening. I'm not going that low. I would never go below 1,500 intentionally. If I'm having a day where I just don't eat much and don't realize, then that's okay. But I would never actually track my macros as 1,200 and not let myself go over. It's very low. So I should probably mention as well, I actually made a fitness group on Facebook for a 12-week challenge. So if you want to join me, you can join at any time. It was actually very last minute for me making this. I just made it this week and there's already about 800 members and it's actually a bit daunting. Worried that the content I make for it isn't that great, but I've actually surprised myself at how quickly I put together like a fit test. Workout tracker I actually already have made because I use that a lot. I'll show you it here. So this is my workout tracker. I'm at the end of week 5. So I was kind of plodding along doing my 12-week challenge on my own. So I just put up something on my Insta story. See if anyone wanted to join me and do it as well and start week 1, and then we could message each other and keep each other accountable. And I had thousands of girls message me saying yes, I want to join, and I was just like, holy crap, like who do I choose and how do I run this? Like it's gonna be too big. So somebody suggested that I make a Facebook group and then just add everyone there, and then I can upload the PDF ebook files and stuff for everyone to use. It's completely free, by the way. I'm just doing this to help you all. It's stuff that I use anyway, so I don't mind putting it together, just upload. Like I don't mind doing that as long as it helps people, and it also keeps me accountable and keeps me focused, so I like it. So I'll put everything here, so if you want to join it, you can join as well. And you can start your 12 weeks at any time. Even if you want to start it on a Wednesday. This is Jade's one, my housemate. So even if you want to start it on a Wednesday, you literally just circle this one and start from here. Like you don't need to be so strict and say to yourself that I'm gonna do the full 12 weeks and not miss any days. I've got to be strict, I can't fail. Because I want this to be more of a lifestyle. If you need a week off, have a week off. Like, I'll show you my week. So as you can see here, I pretty much missed week 3 because I got my period. I felt so tired from work and stressed, and yeah, I couldn't really keep up. And it doesn't matter. Like I don't feel like I failed where I have to go back to week 1 now. There's no point doing that. I just carry on. So I realized I had a bad week. I picked myself up and carried on a bit here, and then that's when I thought about having the motivation from other people and doing it with people. So this is when I started the Facebook group here, the beginning of this week. So today's Saturday. I actually need to mark off today because I went to the abs class this morning. So this is literally all I do. There we go. And then I can see how well I'm doing. And then at the end of the week, I rate my effort. One girl actually said to me that she can't start yet because in 3 weeks time she goes on holiday for a week. And I was like, why can't you start? Like you can do 3 weeks, go on holiday, have a week off if you want, come back, keep going. Like that's not a 12-week thing where you can't miss days and you just can't fail. You just use it to see what you do and what you don't do. So then at the end of it, when you say, I've been doing this for 12 weeks and I haven't seen any progress, it's hard to remember back why you don't have progress. So if you look at that and think, oh, 3 of those weeks I only trained once or twice that week, I'm obviously not going to get results. So it's really good to actually look back on, because to be honest, I didn't even realize I'd skipped so many days. So it's good to be able to see it and yeah, just realize why I don't look the way I want to look yet. So I really recommend downloading that. Just join the group and the PDF is there in files. So I think I've uploaded so far the fit test, my fitness tracker, 1 week of workouts, my favorite tips for starting a 12-week challenge. So all of that will be there in files. All the other girls ask questions and people answer. It is quite hard to make all the content and keep up with answering everyone, but I think I'm doing well so far. It's actually really helping me and I'm so glad I started it. So if you would like to join, then feel free. Okay, so I'm just going to do the macros for my breakfast. I don't know why it's acting like I've never used this app before. It's giving me like directions how to use it. Quick oats, 30 grams. Okay, so 1 cup is 40 grams. Add. And if you want to see what you've had for the day, you literally click that. So the carbs in the oats are 54 grams, protein 10, fiber 8, sugar 2, fat 6. And then I'm just going to do the same with the soy milk. You literally just scan it. How good is that? A lot of people don't realize you can track your macros this way, or they don't realize what even tracking your macros is. So definitely download MyFitnessPal because it helps so much. Like it's literally so easy. Such an easy way to see what you're actually putting in your body every day. And then it just totals it up for what you've had so far. And then I'm gonna add 1 cup of strawberries. So what I'd do is definitely buy kitchen scales if you can. I think mine were like $10 from Woolworths, so you can get them pretty cheap. Literally just put in until it hits 30 grams or 40. What do I fancy? I reckon 40. Oops, 46. That's alright, it doesn't matter. So I'm having 46 grams today. I reckon this is gonna be like a 500-600 calorie breakfast. You wouldn't think so. And then peanut butter. I am obsessed with peanut butter. There's so much food. It tastes so good. Probably that much. It's a bit overflowing, but who cares? Because I don't. Then I put that in. So I always try to get the natural peanut butters. This one I bought from Aldi. It's pretty cheap and it's all natural, so that's what we like. So scan the barcode. done. So in that peanut butter, there's 9.4 grams of fat, 5.2 grams of protein, and 1.8 grams of carbs. I bet a lot of people would freak out by that because it's high in fat, but it's not going to kill you. And because I'm vegetarian, I quite like it because it's got some protein in it. Okay, so add that. So that's my breakfast. So the total calories is 554. Protein in here is 25 grams. The carbohydrates are 63 grams. Fiber 15, sugar 6, fat 22. So that's pretty much what I have for breakfast every single day. I never like skipping breakfast because I get really hungry and food is life. So yeah, this is like my go-to breakfast that I try and have every morning. Sometimes I'm running late and don't get to eat and then I rush to work and then I'm absolutely starving and end up having a bad lunch. Always make sure you have your breakfast. So I'm gonna eat this quickly and then I'll come back and I'll prep my lunch. I actually don't know if the oven's on. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. So yeah, I'll speak to you in a little bit. Yum, that was good. So now I'm gonna prep my lunch. So I think I'm just gonna have a salad today, probably like a tofu salad. I've started to buy these from Aldi. This turning is like an Aldi advert. I promise it's not. I've only just started going to Aldi and it's so good. So this was like $2.99 and it comes with the noodle things and the dressing. It's so easy. You literally just throw it in a bowl. So good. I normally just add beans to it because I find beans are good for vegetarians, like to get your protein up. I'll just prep that now. Okay, so that's all I'm having for lunch today. In between then, I'll probably have a snack. So I have all my fruit sitting here. In maybe 2 hours, I'll have a banana. Probably an hour after that, I'll come have my lunch. And then I'll come back and prep my dinner. Tim's complaining that he's hungry. Let's make tofu, halloumi, and veggies. Let's go make some dinner. Babe, that angle.
Show us that double
Really?
chin.
Come on. Now you're taking the piss.
Come on, just cook stuff. Just infuriate you.
What are you eating today?
Nothing, that's why I'm really hungry. That's why I don't want to film, I just want to cook stuff and eat.
It's going to take the same amount.
Nothing takes the same amount of time when you're doing it. Sarah time's like on time is half an hour late every time.
Alright guys. Oh wait, you're eating this too. Should I cook it all?
Did you just say I'm eating this too?
It was kind of portion for me. I'll cook it all.
I cooked my whole lot before and I pretty much nearly ate the whole thing.
Yeah,
Really?
it shrinks, doesn't it?
Oil like you did and made a good salad and I heated it.
Did you?
Crispy things in it and stuffing it so good.
Yeah.
So good.
And no animals were hurt in the making. Tim's just like, give me the meat.
I actually like tofu though sometimes.
Yeah, it's quite nice when you cook it right.
Yeah.
Or if you get around to cooking it at all. You know what you're doing over here.
Yes.
Chili flakes gone.
No, don't put chili in it.
I put them in yours every time and you're like, so good.
Really?
How did you make that?
Really? I don't like chili.
Well, apparently you do.
Not that much.
It's not much. Someone's such a pansy.
Wasn't that pussy? Chili and that.
Flavouring wrap.
Can you see this? So I just finished my dinner and cleaned up. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it helped you.